It's part of their responsibility to try and make their course content accessible and also inclusive of the various access needs of disabled students. Education is only beneficial when we create the environment where everybody who wants to be a part of that environment can be a part of that environment. The first thing you could do is engage in some of the literature around universal design for learning, which gives some really great ideas that you can embed in your own practices to make things accessible for various different access needs. I think it's also important to engage in the literature around inclusive education and understand how that works conceptually, but also in the classroom. It's about engaging with disabled students themselves. So whether that's disabled student societies, whether that's disabled people's organizations in the local area or the region area, then it's about trying to create collaborative approaches where you can work with the experts by experience, i.e. disabled students, to think about how to make the course content accessible. A lot of teachers are used to doing things in a physical environment, in a built classroom. Online education is a way of blending different approaches of learning, creating more involvement of students and moving away from that idea of the teacher just states all fountains of knowledge and the students just have to sit there passively and kind of consume all that information. So online teaching is about trying to think about new and creative ways of transferring knowledge. That's something that the inclusive education movement has been demanding for many years. And it is possible, but it requires being proactive. A lot of disabled people, more broadly speaking, are represented in poverty. So it's also about making sure that we have the technological infrastructure available to disabled students to use in order to participate in the first instance. It's not just about giving the equipment to access higher education learning, it's also about making sure that the equipment is accessible to meet the needs, the variance in the needs of disabled students as well. We should be promoting alternative options for higher education and for education more broadly that are much more rooted in the notion of inclusiveness, in accessibility, in fairness, and also recognizing that education is an issue of social justice and everybody should have an opportunity to engage in that and be part of that.